Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
The first attempt this season. And Ryan Grant is spun around. That's going to be close.
I think they stopped him short. Great block.
They did.
Big block. Almost block. Number 90 in block.
Blood. Now life-giving plasma.
No, not life-giving plasma. Blood.
Oh, sorry. Blood. It's here, Eva.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's my throat exploding into blood everywhere.
Yeah. Blood everywhere. Oh,
There's blood everywhere.
There's blood everywhere, but especially in Delaware. That's where we are.
We are outdoors, aren't we? At the Rax Baron Billiards, where Tournament of Death was held.
Oh, how the early summer wind courses across my skin that is full of blood.
Oh, I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it. Initially I didn't clock it immediately that it was Delaware, and so my first note is just porta potties.
What the fuck? Are they gonna take a shit?
Perhaps so. I'll tell you who can take a shit any day. Zandig.
Oh, that man can shit for his country.
He can shit for his country. Yes, it's true. Zandig. Another one of his produce shows. This ain't no CZW show. Lobo has no hand in this. He's been banned from the building.
This isn't Raw, this is Zandown.
Blood produce.
Blood!
Oh, Zandig. He gets in the ring.
He says, who wants to see a staple gun? And everyone goes, yes, me please.
I'm pretty sure, it's actually some guy just, yells at staple gun. It's actually, staple gun? Who wants to see a staple gun? It's so great. It's so great.
Zandig owns some fucking internet forum nerd loser. He thought it would be Adam Flash let his wife beat her in a death match tonight. You gotta be freaking kidding me, stupid internet guy.
and then Eric is just immediately like, it was you, House, making those posts.
God damn it, John House.
And then here comes Adam Flash with Daddy Rose. Adam Flash is in a wheelchair. Oh no.
Oh, but Daddy Rose assured us that don't worry, he's okay.
Sure.
Because I was worried, people. I was worried.
Adam Flash gets on the mic to attempt to say some stuff, and it feels as if this is his first time ever speaking.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
he appears to be drunk.
Oh no. And he's talking about how, he points that he's the Iron Man champion, and then Xander just goes, that belt don't mean shit. So, Jesus.
Wow.
What does mean shit here at CZW?
Zandig,
that's true. Zandig himself is a belt. It turns out this is all just a bit of a fucking setup, because here comes C-Bar to attempt to ambush the Zandig. The Zandig, he does not pay heed to him. He gives him a rolling lariat, and then
even Z-Bar's dick is not big enough to fuck with Zandig.
Absolutely not. Not well hung enough, it turns out. Ratchis then go in and, assault the Zandig. And then here comes Nate Hatred and Wife Beater to make a save. And then afterwards, Zandig gets back on the mic. And he says that originally it was going to be him versus Nate Hatred. As in a do-over of that Tournament of Death.
Proper epic violent match.
That seems so promising, Unfortunately, though, Zandig has an injury, so he can't make it. He tells Nate Hatred he's got to take a rain check, and then he books. He addresses Danny Rose as a fat deadweight motherfucker, and then he says that it's going to be the Ratchis and Z-Bar versus Wife Beater and Nate Hatred, and that's the main event tonight. Wife Beater, he takes a light tube shard and jerks off of it. So that's good.
He loves doing that.
What an opener. What an opener.
Yeah, we're into the show. And we now get
our time for
opening match. It was Corey Castle and John Dahmer taking on Hurricane Kid and Rick Feinberg.
Dahmer Castle.
Dahmer and Corey Castle teaming for the first time ever. D needs to find his new V. Although, oh man, if he changed his name to Vori Castle, people would look at him different nowadays.
Yeah, John, I wouldn't want to be his partner. He might eat me.
So we learn that this Corey Castle guy, he's a male model. He's a male model.
Male model, John. I like that because it feels like Eric just kind of brings it up just to make conversation, and it appears to make the both of them, Eric and John, uncomfortable somewhat. They're just kind of like, "What's the model, Klaus?" Yeah, and then, it's very good. Meanwhile, Rick Feinberg, he's here to do overtly gay stuff such as a gay pin. Oh no.
The gay pin.
The gay pin. And then there's a point where, oh no, he gets German suplex, right? But he likes the waist lock. Oh. So yeah, it's quite an okay match in this way. Corey Castle, this is his first official match after the pre-debut of the Battle Royal. I will say,
Julia keeps saying official.
His
first ever official match.
Maybe this is a detail that evades you as time passes, but to you, right? When Corey Castle goes to make the hot tag to John Dahmer, did you not get annoyed with how long he took?
I didn't really notice it.
Okay, I thought so, but I just I watched this guy just go, meanwhile he's right next to the hand, you can just go, but it's because babyface in peril, ha ha ha. No, come on, Corey Castle, get with it. I'm sure you'll learn.
Get with it, Corey Castle.
It's quite a nice finish because John Dahmer, he's doing the sort of stuff that we saw in those few VD tags where he would just murk fools, and in this way he the finish is that he power bombs Corey Castle onto Rick Feinberg, and it's wow, and that gets the win, and pretty good match.
It was alright.
Yeah. Blood.
I did wonder why Dahmer decided to powerbomb his friend onto Feinberg when there was Hurricane Kid and he was just there. Could have used him, but hey, who am I to question John Dahmer?
It's part of his teaching process.
Yeah, I suppose that's just his style.
Yes. And then we move on to a battle of definitely two styles. Indeed, it's a rematch from Jersey that obviously did not end cleanly in a way that either man nor the fans would want.
We need
It's
that
Nick
clean
Burke.
finish so fucking bad.
It's Nick Burke versus Ian Knox. Irish drinking man, once again raiding it solo versus Nick Burke. Zandig very unhappy that the Ratchies interfered, so now he's, he's like, booked this shit. Apparently Ian Knox, he's just like got off a 2-week bender in California, and he just got here. So boy, are his arms tired.
He's a Red Bull guy.
Yeah,
That's
that
one of
definitely
the
does
first
describe
commentary notes.
Nick Burke's philosophy.
And why does he decide to drink from Ian Knox's bottle again? You knew you wouldn't like it after the last time. You knew. It was like literally 2 weeks ago. Nick.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, a lot of this does strike me as if they were just kind of like redoing the match, not even in storyline, but in just kind of like, let's do this exact thing again, But I don't know, maybe they're
He
they're
looks
just
like a
expecting
fool.
that. Yeah, yeah, it's quite true. I do enjoy that, like they refer to the fucked up Percocet as a new version of the Percocet.
Oh,
It's
shit.
like, like the Percocet he did to Ian Knox the first time, that's like the Percocet 91 or something.
Research Chem Percocet.
Yeah, yeah. What did you think of when like they do the test of strength? Ian Knox, he's like, he's tall, so he's putting his hand up like, oh, like, you can't reach this, Burke. And then like someone like makes fun of Nick Burke, and then he just like turns around like, so what? I'm short.
Damn. I didn't see him taking issue at that. I did take note of Hitman deciding to rat Ian Knox out. He says, "He's the only guy I know who can drive drunk and still walk in a straight line." as if he's actually seen him do it. So
Yeah, yeah. If that is true, then it's a crazy story. There's a near fall here where I can't remember who kicks out, but like they kick out of a move, and John notes that they put up more of a fight than Michigan State did last weekend, and so I was quite curious. So I decided to do some research into this. Last weekend from this show would be September 21st, 2002. When the Notre Dame Fighting Irish beat the Michigan State Spartans 21-17 in a game of football. And I also looked up at
football.
Yes, college state football. And I looked into an ESPN article at the time. Here's an excerpt from it. In beating the Spartans 2-2 for the first time since 1994, the Irish gave Willingham, that's the coach, Tyrone Willingham, a sweet victory against his alma mater. Michigan State is a huge part of me, but I'm the coach of Notre Dame, Tyrone Willingham said. That doesn't mean I don't have feelings for Michigan State. I just didn't for 60 minutes. So what about that?
Holy crap.
Yeah, that sure does paint a picture of not putting up less of a fight than Ian Knox or whoever.
You better believe it.
And in this match, it fucking... it was created specifically for a clean finish, but that doesn't happen.
Did you like the bit when Burke, he has Knox in a kind of like octopus stretch on the ground, and Gargiulo says, "He may puke, John," which really made me laugh, because if Knox had puked at that point, he'd have puked all over Burke's ballsy gooch.
That should be part of his arsenal. Come on now.
Like just like offensive vomit.
Yeah, absolutely. if you're gonna like have an alcoholic,
He's
drink,
gonna puke.
WrestleMania. Tell me how this match ends, Eva. It vexes me so.
Right, yeah. Burke, he hits 3 suplexes and bridges for a pin, but his bridge compromises, and there's a double pin, and the crowd hates it.
Yeah, I draw double pin.
And then a very strange post-match is Burke.
Yeah.
He decides to, hey, why don't I give it a third try drinking this whiskey? Maybe I won't hate it this time. And he obviously does. And then Knox gives him a drunken driver and does his own freak out. and then he helps him up, and then he raises his arm in a show of respect. Like, what's going on over here? And then there's this commentary exchange. Garchulis says, "I give that match to Ian Knox." Hitman says, "I give that match to Nick Burke." "You're an idiot. You're a dick."
Oh, getting saucy here. Getting saucy. That assault there by
that didn't
Ian
actually
Knox.
vex me, that finish. I just lost it. How good CZW is. "You're an idiot. You're a dick."
Well, I mean, it didn't vex me, but it was just kind of like, you know, like, it was funny to see, and especially that post-match assault too, because, like, I'm not sure what, like, the point of it was, because, like, they initially, you know, are kind of just, you know, once again, they're on friendly terms, and then Enoch decides, "I'm going to hit my finish on you and try and pin you." Then he just helps him get up, and, like, Nick Burke is understandable, like, "Hey, fuck off, don't do that." And then, like, Enoch's like, "Oh, what's the matter?" It's like, you know what's the matter, dude, come on.
Yeah, this turned into an epic feud, the Red Bull versus Whiskey feud. Hopefully we get a video package if they ever fight again.
Yeah, you know...
It couldn't be solved in Jersey. It couldn't be solved in Delaware.
You know, we've all been secretly crying out for a sequel to Chris Cash versus GQ, as far as very listless rivalries.
Yeah, we are. Speaking of GQ, he's next in a singles match. He's facing Johnny Cashmere. I wrote nothing.
You wrote nothing?
I wrote nothing for this, basically.
I mean, like, I enjoyed it. It was nice. Like, you know what my favorite part of it was this start, because, like, Johnny Cashmere is in the ring, and you know how the backseat boys are with ref checks. They often, like, you know, turn away so that Hartog just, like, you know, they don't see Hartog, right? So, like, GQ has a good idea. He gets Hartog away, and then just starts patting down Cashmere himself, so that he could, like, you know, ambush him, right? Do a Russian leg sweep. And it just made me, like, it really tickled me, the idea of, like, you know, Johnny Cashmere just going, "Oh, Hartog, have you gotten a manicure recently?" And, you know, like, as well as that, it's quite a nice match, full of, like, you know, chair spots and bat spots and, like, just funny stuff like that. Simple enough, simply stated, a nice match. Cashmere wins with a bat to the chair, to the face of the GQ, and then he pins him. And very good time, I thought.
I didn't dislike this or anything. I just didn't write much for it. I just didn't really see the need to. It's mostly GQ getting his ass kicked for a lot of it. Best GQ singles match we've seen.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, I didn't write much. What's probably what I took more notes on is as GQ leaves, there's a fan that starts getting in his face, and GQ spits on him twice.
Oh, twice. Oh, jeez.
Twice. Not just once, twice.
A double tap of
Spit.
What's the technical term for spit? It's like spaceship or something.
Saliva.
Saliva. Oh, well, you know, I think I know something that you might have taken more notes on, Eva, and that's that Chris Cash no longer comes out to down with the sickness.
It's a fucking outrage. I needed that. I saw a video of people doing that really badly, and I was like, "Damn, yeah, I do it good."
Oh yeah, like is that the karaoke where the guy goes,
Yeah.
Oh, come on, you gotta get down with that sickness before you can do the song, you know.
But yeah, this is really, it's not good. It's Chris Cash without down with the sickness. Are you kidding me? So
Yeah,
this is a ladder match technically, as in ladders are just there. There's nothing to grab
Yes.
because there's no fucking ceiling, mate.
Ladders are allowed.
Ladders, they're fucking there. It's Ruckus, Chris Cash, and Sanjay Dutt.
ladders are not just encouraged, they're allowed. Eric has some great insight into this match and its competitors as they come out. Chris Cash comes out first of all, and he says, Chris Cash in this match doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's happening. And then Sanjay Dutt comes out, and he says, he's an Indian prince, John. How he ended up at CZW, I have no idea.
Here's a sneaky camel clutch blog entry, an original post this time. He says, hashtag NBA 2K20 may have the best commentary of any sports video game I've ever played. Such a refreshing change from hashtag Madden. And he got 1 like on that thought.
Oh. People should know he's speaking from experience of such brilliant commentary.
Nah, he knows commentary when he sees it.
He knows commentary when he sees it.
And even when he hears it, sometimes.
Excuse me, Twitter. That's what he says every single day.
Sorry, I just saw a photoshopped Kane nude. You want to see?
Sure, let's see.
There you go. He's got his big red pud in his hand.
Oh. Wow. He's jerking off and he's mad about it.
The Undertaker, I told you to knock.
Alex British says was gonna have a wank before I showered, but now I am not. Thanks, Chris. Well, I'm different.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a wank right now.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Oh, 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 oh.
Low key disturbed voice.
Oh, wow. Kane, you're looking very sexy right now.
So this
beautiful.
This ladder match that happened.
This ladder match.
How do you even call a match like this?
I love this match. It was great. I love the way it starts, where Chris Cash, he, gets frustrated with the freeway chain wrestling stuff, so he just climbs up on ladders like, do your stupid shit! So that's good. And then Eric, he gets real mad about it. It's like, oh, great, feel like it's refereeing a tennis match. Like, this is great stuff. And Chris Cash brings out a barbed wire ladder. The reason why will be important later on. Ruckus, he indulges in some pondowage, and then there's also throughout the show there's a lot of Sabus, just great chair throws that I love. And and yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. Ruckus hits the Chronic, right? And Eric goes, the Chronic, and then John goes, the Chronic, and he goes, right, where? There. And that's good. The way it ends is Ruckus, his pondage is this ladder combination that it's all fucking crazy, and then soon Sanjay gets cash flowed off of the ladder by Chris Cash, who wins, and afterwards Chris Cash, he has this big victory, but it just ain't enough for him. He has to keep poking the bear that is Ruckus and Sanjay. So what he does is he goes to do a springboard attack move, right? And then Sanjay and Ruckus both just push him off, and then he falls into his own barbed wire ladder, crumpling the ladder and also his own body.
Yeah, it was cool.
Lost my shit at that. That was so great.
Yeah, this is a fun little reckless, dumbass match. It was good. Looks like we get set up for some Crazy Crusher versus Hell Toms type shit when they sort of like start wedging ladders inside other ladders.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
They don't quite go that crazy, but it's a fun, reckless match for sure. And now we can get to Nick Mondo versus Trent Acid in a wizard's hat.
Trent's a wizard!
You're a wizard, Trent.
We always knew it. This year, it's the first time in 2 years that Sick Nick Mondo and Trent Acid have faced to get off together. The story told on
It's the first time in 2 years that they're going to get off together.
Yes. Now, the story told on commentary is that, and I'm sure this is something that we could probably attest to ourselves if, when we go back and watch 2000 CZW, I'm sure. Zandig, he remembers those tags that, Sick Nick Mondo and Rick Blade had with the Backseat Boys that put CZW on the map, right? Now, Eric does not say Rick Blade. He refers to him as the unnamed partner. And he kind of does it in a sort of tone that's just like, oh, well, I want to say it, but they freaking won't let me, right? Now, in the first instance, I had to go look up like who the unnamed partner was to find out it was Rick Blade of Best of the Best 1 fame. And I then looked at Rick Blade's article on Pro Wrestler System, which is the only place he has a Wikipedia at. And apparently, he had this big injury, right, where he like fucking messed up a dive of some sort where like he just landed on his foot and then his like calf bone came out his leg or something like that, and it was pretty horrific. And afterwards, he fell out with Zandig, did this big blog post about, oh, Zandig, you're a bitch, or whatever. So, I don't know, that apparently makes him persona non grata. I don't know.
Damn, Rick Blade haunting Zandig with his fucked up leg.
Rip Blade, indeed.
Rip Blade.
So now, with this besmirched history behind him, Mondo and Trent Acid face off once more. What did you make of this match?
It was okay. They do some open chair bumps. Acid's always willing to take those. Oh yeah, lots of beds of chairs sort of action. Yeah, this is a good match. Mondo, he goes under the ring to bring out some light tubes, much to the delight of the fans. But then Johnny Cashmere runs out with the bat. He attacks Mondo. Then Acid hits Yakuza kick on Mondo for the win. And then Cashmere just takes the light tubes away and drops them on the floor. Fans are freaking livid. Babyface Backseat Boys didn't last very long at all. But at least Hitman likes them again.
This match, like it could have sort of been like a bit shorter. Like I think it maybe did a bit too many near falls. Like the thing with near falls is just like how much like you can go before you kind of realize. Like you can get lost and stuff, right? But then there may come a point where you think the match is still going, rather than just be like, oh, he kicked out of it, And I think the point for that for me was when he did the assault driver through chairs, and then I still kick out, but the crowd enjoyed it, so oh well. Yeah, it was a pretty okay match.
Yeah, and now it's two brothers fucking each other up. It's Justice Pain. Nick Gage.
Devil's favorite demon.
The devil's favorite demon, Nick Gage.
Nick Gage and Justice Pain, they are brothers. They have faced each other so much, and initially, Nick Gage, he is, taking it to Justice Pain, and Justice Pain takes a powder. He gets on his stick and he says, "Hardcore Nick Gage. Hardcore Nick Gage. Nuh-uh, not tonight, buddy. We are gonna wrestle tonight." So, like...
He's wrestling him, Eric! He's wrestling him!
He's wrestling him. He's not in the mood for, like, any of this, like, utter chicanery. And, in the first place, this leads to, like, some pretty good mat work. In the second... this like statement from Justice Pain means that Eric gets like very indignant about like any other non-amateur wrestling martial arts being introduced to this.
Yeah. Justice Pain does an armbar. And Gaji's like, what the hell? That ain't wrestling.
Oh yeah, I never thought I pulled on my college days.
So
beautiful.
I'm always cynical when you have, it ain't gonna be a hardcore match this time, we're gonna wrestle type match booked, but this is good. In fact, I don't even know why they bothered, like, saying that at the start, because it literally is just, like, a normally formatted CZW match.
Well, yeah, like, I didn't really perceive it as, like, Justice Pain, like, being, like, trying to play to, like, an ROH fan. I think he was just trying to, like, be a heel. And especially because, like, he's the one who will, do the instigating of, like, do you an elbow and all that. So, and yeah, you're right. This is a really good CCW style match. Just like the escalation into, like, the brutality stuff. Both of these guys do a really good match. Like, I just love all the stuff they do. What with, like, one of the biggest moments that stood out to me was when, like, they're doing all this stuff outside, like, with a bunch of, like, chairs that, like, Nick Gage just fell into, and then, like, there's a point where he comes over, and then Justice Pain just fucking sabus him. He throws a chair at him, just like, get out of here. Then, like, Nick Gage, like, throws a chair at him, Justice Pain, and he just, like, shrugs it off. Like, cause he's a champion. It's like, oh my goodness. And there's a lot of stuff. Like, at one point, like, Gage just goes, what the fuck? So that's good. That's cool. And then,
I liked Gage goes to do a frog splash, but Justice Pain gets his knees up, and Gargiulo gets more high pitched than I've ever heard him before. When he says, right into the knees of Justice Pain.
You got Eric's getting excited. There's a bunch of, like, big high spots, like a pile driver for a chair. Oh, that was crazy. And then, perhaps you may agree with me that this seems CCW style in itself. The match ends in a pin sequence.
Yeah. A reversal of pins, and then Gage was to win with one of his. The fans chant, where's the fucking belt? And then the ring announcer says, this is a non-sanctioned title match. Yeah. And I think you just mean non-title match, maybe. But
well, yeah, it was a non-title match. Like, that was how it was. That was how it was advertised, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not sure what
non-sanctioned title match sounds like they're just like, let's have a title match for the fucking hell of it.
Well, like, yeah, it seems as if, like, like, they just didn't understand what was going on here. So Zandig is to blame for this.
Zandig.
But yeah, Nick Gage, he gets on that stick again, and, like, he's like, like, what the fuck again? And then, like, he's like, I'll throw my fucking name in the freaking head, of, like, his open challenge of Justice Pain. And so he challenges for October 12th. So it should be a good time once again. Justice Pain versus Nick Gage for that title. This time it's personal.
This time
it's personal. What a throwback. Wow.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
That happened in the past.
And now we get to what happens in the future. And that is the main events. Wife Beater and Nate Hatred versus Lobo Goon.
No, this also definitely happened in the past.
Oh, excuse my mistake.
But yes, fans bring the weapons 3-on-2 handicap. Barbed wire boards brought out, and for some reason a barbed wire pumpkin, even though it's September.
Pumpkin! Wax as a pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
It's great. The
Wife beater, he's always pretending to have a wank. He just can't help himself.
A worked croomer. Is the wife beater. I never noticed before that the Ratchies, they are announced at a combined weight of 420.
Oh, hell yeah!
Like, not 420 pounds, it just says 420.
Yeah!
That's the sex number,
It's not the sex number, it's the weed.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'll need to go visit my study to reevaluate this.
Unless you get him funky with your weed. I'm not sure how you even would 69 some weed, but
Did you notice, right, that, like, see when he was in the wheelchair, Adam Flash had the CZW World title, but now he's got the Iron Man belt with him.
I did not notice that, Connor.
It's a fucking crime how they can get away with that. Anyway,
Yeah.
the match starts. Z-Bar, he attempts to walk off, but Adam Flash just tells him they have orders from Lobo, so they force Z-Bar into the ring, and, like, I think Eric just goes, "How about a cupcake?" That reminds me of, like, a nice little memory I have from 2004 when I came back from school once, primary school, and my dad's, like, we used to have in our old house this big radio, this big bulky thing, and, like, it was just, like, it functioned as a radio, which is the important part, and, like, there was this radio interview of, like, The Rock in 2004, and I can't remember exactly what the setup was for it, but it might have just been, like, the interview was like, "Oh, should I call you Dwayne Johnson? Should I call you The Rock?" And then The Rock, and, like, my dad will still quote this to this day, he'll just, like, The Rock just goes, "You can call me Cupcake."
You can call me Cupcake.
No, Eric!
Please. Please.
Call me Cupcake, John! So yeah, this fucking match gets underway.
According to Gargiulo, Net Hatred is a behemoth.
Bohema. This match was a real experience, wasn't it?
Yeah, Z-Bar dies.
Z-Bar dies. And, like, he undergoes light tube cock and ball torture, right? And, that's one thing to, like, get, like, a light bulb put on your crotch and then it gets stomped on. But then, like, insult is added to injury because Eric decides to go, "And out a donkey punch. I think it's just been fluffed."
Just mocking the guy.
Mocking the poor guy. And, like, all through it, there's these, like, really nice visuals. Like, this is still where, when it's not raining, and, like, it's just still at night, and you can just, like, see all this glass and, like, shit everywhere. And, like, the Ratchies too, they're getting involved, but, like, it's mainly, like, Z-Bar just getting, like, murked, but also, like, keeping more of his own than you'd expect, This is, like, this is a storytelling commentary. Oh, you may have thought it was a practical joke that Zandig was playing, putting Z-Bar in his match, but no, the kid's doing good,
Yeah, there's a bit where he pulls off an arm drag and a cross arm breaker, and there's a brief Z-Bar chant, but evidently he's not won everybody over, because about 5 seconds later somebody yells, "Z-Bar's a fucking dick!" So you can't win them all. Danny Rose takes, like, probably, like, half the match on the apron. Gets involved, like, halfway through.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Z-Bar getting victimized, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's
really meant fun. It's meant to be a 3-on-2 handicap match, but it feels more like a 2-on-1 execution of Z-Bar at various points.
A summary execution of Z-Bar, yeah, like, because, like, Adam Flash and, like, Danny Rose, they'll just get, like, taken out by stuff, like, they bring in 2 light tube tic-tac-toes, right? The first one, the aftermath of it is that Danny Rose, like, gets, like, a big cut in his hand or something like that, like, zoom in on it, and, like, he, like, gets, like, sent to the back. It comes out later, but, oh, jeez. And then soon, oh yeah, like, the pumpkin, that comes into play as well. The pumpkin gets put in, it's got barbed wire wrapped around it, and then, like, Wife Beater, he'll put it on Z-Bar, and then, like, head off a chair and, like, go into, go, ah! And that'll be something. Then he'll try again. He'll try and balance it on Z-Bar's butt, and he'll just, like, put it there, and then they'll like go to get a chair and it'll fall off. He'll be like, put it back on his ass, like get a chair, it fell off again. And then Nate Hatred, he comes in and just like, you know, stoically puts it on his back, where it actually can stick. Then, you know, Z-Bar, the points where like him and Irachis like come back, like those are also like really exciting, just because like, you know, it's suddenly go crazy. You know, it's Adam Flash like putting someone through like a table that's like, you know, balanced between the guardrail and the apron, and then like I think it's Z-Bar who gets the light tubes, right? And Max McIntyre goes, "Lay on for you," and then like it's great, and everyone just like kind of starts going out, like, you know, to the crowds, like, you know.
Yeah,
I think it's
Wife Beater and Adam Flash go over the guardrail, and there's like a hot dogs area. Wife Beater grabs some ketchup and pretends it's its dick shooting cum.
Yeah, it's too true. Like Adam Flash is like
he's got some problems. He just can't stop doing that shit. It's like everything is his dick. It's all very well and good in CZW, but I think in real life you're going to encounter some problems by just pretending everything is your dick.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. Like, you pass your driving test and you pretend like the certificate is your dick, you know?
You're right in front of the instructor. You're taking the test and you start wanking off the gear stick. Like,
Adam Flash here, like, is really good because, like, you know, he, like, his screaming reminds me of, like, someone getting pwned in a martial arts movie, you know? Like, it's going, ah, like that.
Pwned much like Marcel. Because Marcel got pwned.
Suck my dick, Marcel. Yeah, and like this generally just seems like such a fun thing to be in attendance for, you know. Just like like everyone is involved in some sort of like stuff, and then like Adam Flash and Wife Beater, they're the one that kind of gets focused on, and like they go up to the crow's nest as if a commentary area in any case, and you know, apparently to like take out like the tech stuff because like the commentary just like shuts off. But you can still hear Eric in the background, kinda. And then they do this fucking crazy like bump through a table on like the ground, and like, you know, Adam Flash having a seizure, and then it goes back to the ring where like Z-Bar,
Danny Rose comes back out after he got a pretty bad looking cut on his hand. He goes to the back for a bit, comes back out towards the end. They bring another light tube grid out that gets brought out and placed on a table by Lobo's army, but Nate Hatred manages to pull off a second rope powerbomb through it to Z-Bar, and then he kills everyone and pins Z-Bar for that win.
It seems like Z-Bar was attempting to do a Frankensteiner off of it, which would probably not be a good idea, but it gets countered, and Danny Rose, he just like turned around like, oh yeah, Z-Bar's got in the bag, so he doesn't realise that Z-Bar is dead. And then like he turns around to get like the carpetator from Nate Hatred, and it's great, you know, because there's a bit of time between like the actual like power bomb and like, you know, the pin, and it just like really goes to show you that like going through that stuff, big ouchies, you could count to 100 and all that. So yeah, like Z-Bar, he just looks extremely like fucked up, like just like cuts all over his body.
Yeah, after the match, Wife Beater decides to like just hurl all the glass remnants at Z-Bar.
Yes. Oh, that was so cool. Like they just both are in the ring, and they just like keep going like, oh, I'm gonna throw this at Z-Bar, and I'll just stuff him in the face. Ah, so good.
And then the CZW staff, they wait for Wax to get some good pictures before helping him out.
Yeah, Z-Bar would understand, I think.
Imagine that was real. Like, you just got the fucking shit kicked out of you, and then someone's like coming to help, but they're like, oh, first, like, get me some good pictures of this. This would be classic. Stick this up on Facebook.
Aye, that would be...
People do applaud Z-Bar though as he leaves. It's nice to see our boy get some damn respect around here.
Yes, I agree. Like it's a nice little thing where he like because I don't believe that Z-Bar is gonna get a sudden push like that to the top. So it's not like Jesus oh, a star is born here. It's just like this guy, maybe he's not so piece of shit after all. But yeah, it was a fucking beautiful match, I thought.
Yeah, it was great fun. Good main for a good show. Not maybe not quite top tier CZW show, but worth fucking seeing.
Yeah, absolutely an enjoyable show. Just good stuff. Now, Eva, I insist you go first with your opinions today.
You gonna swerve me again?
No swerve about it.
Well, okay then. First, I'll have my swig of beer. Tasty. Okay. Hurricane Kid, E. Rick Feinberg versus Corey Castle, E. John Dahmer. Whoa. Nick Burke versus Ian Knox. Come on, I need that clean finish so fucking bad. We need it. Johnny Cashmere versus GQ. Oh, yep. There we go. Ruckus versus Chris Cash versus Sanjay Dutt. Crack. There's all sorts of things happening there.
Wow.
Nick Mondo against Trent Acid. Wow. Trent Acid is a wizard.
That was the most notable part.
Yeah, it kind of was. Justice Payne against Nick Gage. Oh, they're not gonna do hardcore shit. Oh wait, yeah they are. And our main event, Z-Bar. Z-Bar match.
It's a Z-Bar match. It's a Z-Bar show,
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay, cool. Now it's time for my opinions on this show, Blood.
Okay.
That was not one of the opinions.
Oh, that's a shame.
But these will be... Remember Eugene! Oh, sorry, that wasn't an opinion. That's just a reminder to watch Eugene versus Eric Bischoff.
Oh, I've remembered, mate. I remembered. Let me tell you how much I remembered.
Oh, yeah?
Eugene.
A Eugene theme moment?
A Eugene theme moment. For all those Eugene moments. Yes, welcome to the first and last ever Eugene. Eugene.
I downloaded this match from a website. I did just this match alone, and it's open in VLC Media Player right now, so I'm ready.
Okay, sorry, I'm having a bit of a Eugene moment.
Wow. Eugene. Well, while we're setting up here, can you explain to the listeners the appeal of Eugene?
He's funny as fuck. He's funny as fuck.
Nicholas Dinsmore.
Yeah, it was his idea. He loves that gimmick. And who are we to say that he's wrong?
Who are we indeed?
We will get to see him against his uncle, who really lays in the kicks. It's a good time. If you don't enjoy this match, then you're just an idiot.
Then you're just a fool. Okay, let's get this shit pasted in the chat. Let's get this pasted in the chat.
Eugene! Eugene! Get out here now! My life!
I remember that was part of like WWE Day of Reckoning 2, is that their chants would kind of be weird. So like it'd just be people like just chanting Eugene, Eugene for like an entire match. Taboo Tuesday 2004, the Control Tower, or Center rather. Okay, see,
Time for the match I've
Gene.
personally been looking forward to, as my boss, Eric Bischoff,
My
is all
boss.
set to valiantly take on his nephew,
This is
Eugene.
boss.
Eugene.
Alright.
Look at that hair.
But here are the stipulations for this match. There are three.
I wouldn't want to sit in that chair.
The loser must do one of three
Absolutely
things.
not.
The first, the loser must be the servant to the winner.
The
The
servant.
second, the loser must wear a
Taboo
dress for the
Tuesday.
duration of a
What
month.
are you gonna pick?
And the third,
Hugo.
the loser must have his head
Hugo.
shaved bald.
Wow.
But we're going to change things up a little bit and get this match started right now.
Hell yeah!
Oh.
Better than ever. Got a net.
Shoot him out, baby!
Oh. Heisei Shingun. Eric Bischoff. Oh fuck yeah. Oh. That's not the lyrics to his theme song. Oh shit!
Yes, it is. Hello. My name is Eugene.
Eugene!
Hello, I am Eugene's auntie.
Oh fuck.
He's selling that back.
Here he comes. Oh. He wants to greet the fans, but his back hurts.
The dilemma.
Classy jacket indeed. Oh, Eric's getting mad. Oh no, don't give him scissors.
Yes, Eugene. Scissors.
Oh. Don't look under that dress, Eugene.
What an idiot this guy is.
Wow.
Am I right? What an idiot.
Oh.
This one may not take as long as you would think. Bischoff, a martial arts expert, has done some professional
no.
kickboxing in his life. You know, Eugene, he's the
Oh shit, he's gonna go Murakami.
Oh fuck yeah. Oh.
He's going Murakami on him.
He did the fucking Murakami, yeah. I'm not done with you. Oh no. Eric. Get up. Oh.
Oh shit. Oh
Uh-oh.
shit, he's cheating up. He's
Oh.
cheated up.
He's cheated up.
another place.
He's going to another place. Ah.
But wait, has Bischoff hurt his leg?
Oh. Like
Show
the
some
excuse.
compassion, Eugene.
Tell me that Bischoff hurt himself by kicking. Listen, he said his knee went out. He's hurt.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, you've only gened him up.
Ah.
Lure Eugene in, and Eugene now.
Eugene.
Hammering it up.
Oh my god. Here we go. Ah. Ah.
And Eugene coming out of that ring jacket. Eugene's got uncanny strength.
Wow.
To a certain level, and that. Oh no, there's that strength
Uh-oh.
you're talking about. There's an spin. And this Eugene, he just doesn't know what he's doing. Eugene
Can't believe this.
spin.
Eugene, stop. Stop, Eugene. Stop, you fool.
Oh. Dizzy's.
Oh,
Wow.
Right to the chest
Uh-oh.
of Eric Bischoff, the Raw
Oh.
general manager.
Not this. Not the
Do
atomic leg drop.
do it.
Eugene's
No!
Yes!
It's over!
Eugene dropping the leg. And
Ah!
Eugene beats Eric Bischoff.
A classic.
Holy shit.
I cried laughing at that like twice in one night. There's Bischoff Murakami kicks, and then Gene and up. It's too much.
Wow. There's 11 minutes left of this
Ah,
video.
come on. Yeah.
Wow.
Ah, come on, Eugene. Why'd you tie your around your head? You're an idiot sometimes, Eugene. I swear.
What happens to the loser of this match? Let's
Oh!
go to the worldwide internet vote here tonight.
The worldwide
See
internet.
what they voted on. What
Oh.
stipulations
What did you
they
vote, Connor?
wanted.
What did you vote?
You remember the three stipulations: either
Be
wear
winner's
a dress,
servant.
be a winner's servant, or shave the head bald. And there's your results, right?
Yeah, I wanted to see Servant. Oh, he's gotta shave that head.
59% decided they wanted to see the head shaved bald. It's a landslide. If you guys don't mind for a second,
Uh-oh. Coach.
you guys just give me a quick second if you would, please.
Coachman.
All right. We're going to get to the live audience in a second. Eugene, don't worry.
Don't worry,
Coaches
Eugene.
left control center and come to the ring.
Earl, I just want to make sure I can hear the audience correctly here. We saw the internet audience. All right.
Oh. Wait a
All right,
minute.
you people here in Milwaukee, would you like to see Eric Bischoff be Eugene's servant? Would you
Boo.
like to see Eric Bischoff wear a dress for a month?
Boo!
Oh, some
Would
people
you
want
like
to.
to see Eric Bischoff's head shaved bald?
Oh.
The winner see the baldy.
I think it's fairly obvious that Eric, they all want to see you wear a dress for a month.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I misheard them. They want you to be Eugene's servant.
All of these options are bad. I don't know, man.
All right, how about servant for fun? Well, you see, now people, you gotta understand, you gotta understand that I've been given the authority that the internet audience wanted one thing, you wanted something completely different.
No.
So fair is fair. I'm gonna call it like I see it. I'm gonna make the decision. Eric, you have to be Eugene's servant.
No.
For
That's
5
not fair,
minutes.
Coachman.
For 5 minutes. Maybe you could get him a soda.
5
take
minutes?
his bags to the car. Eugene,
Is
heck
that a
of
fucking
victory.
joke?
I gotta call it right down.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yes! The Vince man to the
Oh,
rescue
shit.
once again.
Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. He's walking like he's got a shit in his pants. Holy
I
shit.
shit my fucking pants!
Ah!
I'm not trouble.
The chairman of the WWE, Mr.
Oh.
McMahon, whose concept
Eugene loves it. Eugene loves it.
Tuesday. That's right. This whole thing was his idea.
Eugene loves everything.
Mr. McMahon doesn't like Eric Bischoff.
I mean, say we should aspire
The guy's
to.
the guy's a blithering fool.
Oh,
Look at him, no dignity.
With this concept I said last night,
with this concept.
I have no authority, in which all of the authority for Taboo Tuesday is in their hands.
Oh.
But I was told, maybe you didn't listen to them, Coach, like I did. Maybe you didn't
Yeah,
hear
Coach.
what they heard. I heard
Yeah.
distinctly this audience agree with the internet audience. Therefore, right here,
Right here.
I agree with the internet.
Listen to this man. Shave his head. Shave his head.
right here, live in Milwaukee, On Taboo Tuesday, you're gonna have your head shaved bald.
Ah.
Oh no. That it that.
No way. You're not doing it.
You heard me right.
Go ahead. If you're not doing it, go ahead, Eric. Take a walk. Because you keep walking, you son of a bitch, you're fired.
Ah.
Oh, he wants this job.
You son of a bitch.
Replace you like that.
Oh.
Be general manager of Raw. Get your ass back in here and get in that barber's chair.
Ah.
Get in that barber's chair. Twat.
Don't sugarcoat it, Mr. McMahon. Say what you really mean. Bischoff's hair.
Fair is fair, Eric. You're the general manager. Get over here. Get in this barber's chair now. Come on.
Ah.
Let's go.
The owner of the hair versus hair match.
Bischoff takes such pride in his appearance. I've never seen a more vain man in my entire life. This will kill him if he has to get his head shaved.
You can never look at that key the same way again.
Eugene is going to be the barber. Have a seat.
Oh no,
Wow.
Eugene's gonna be the
Oh, you can't let Eugene be the barber. Yeah, exactly, King.
He's a fool. And now he's a barber.
Oh, JR, we're...
Eugene, I'm telling you, don't do it.
Don't do it,
Has
Eugene.
has he even been to hairdressing college?
What?
Walk out.
Oh.
How about you, general manager, next Sunday? Go ahead.
He's gonna be
Get your ass out of here.
No.
That's fine with me.
Talk some sense into a coach. Would.
Coach just wants him to become one of him. The baldies.
That ball.
so bad, he's already bald.
Make up your mind.
He's out of his mind.
I think a lot of these fans would like
They're
to see
saying
Bischoff
no,
be
no, no,
bald.
no. Hey, hey, goodbye. But they could just say hey, 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 baldy.
Take it like a man.
Oh.
Go ahead, Eugene.
Oh.
Eugene!
Ah.
I will never forgive Eugene! Be careful! Be careful with your hair!
Careful.
Ah.
Just throw it in here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, he's got huge scissors.
Oh my God, he's right.
You can't trust him with those.
Wow.
Watch his ears.
No, this is my hair!
This is my hair.
This is my hair.
Uh-oh.
Hey, coach! Back here, coach. Go back. No, we'll go get there. You're back over here.
Coach trying to go back to control center.
I've heard a little bit off the top. Look at this. Take a little stroll with me over here if you don't mind while we're witnessing this. Coach!
God.
Wow.
That's a nice dress.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hey, you know what? I don't know how this is, but it's your size.
Oh no.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, so, since you tried to pull the wool over everybody's eyes here in Milwaukee and all over the world, take your shirt off.
Oh wait a minute.
Yeah, get naked.
Take your shirt off. I'm gonna take it off for you.
Ah, it's messing with his mic.
Now take your pants off. I just hope you're wearing underwear. Take off your pants.
Take off your pants. Oh, this is perverse.
Oh, boxers.
Eric's just getting shaved all the meanwhile. Oh. Ow!
Now put on
Eugene, be gentle.
Wow.
Coach has got to
put
wear
on
the
the dress. Now.
dress. And that's the ugliest dress I've ever seen.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah. It suits him.
Don't be a slut. Button it up.
Vince.
Got your business all hanging out. Button that damn thing up.
Coach is a himbo. Bigger lumps in my oatmeal.
It just looks like a ring coat.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a dress.
Sit back down there and finish the job.
That's the worst looking haircut
take
I've
off
ever
now?
seen in my life. I'm like,
Go ahead, Eugene.
they ought to leave
Go
it
ahead,
like that. It
Eugene.
looks horrible.
Wait a minute, what is this?
Hair's turning
Oh.
white.
What do we have underneath all of this?
Uh-oh.
My God, you know what? You're as gray as a ghost. Look at all of that. You dye your
Oh.
hair, don't you? You dye your hair, don't you?
Wow.
So what? What a phony son of a bitch.
Wow.
Get your ass back up there where you
Eric Bischoff. Vince has just been wanting to do this to Eric Bischoff for like
Yeah.
8 years at this point.
This is like a retribution for like one specific incident in WCW. Ah. Unbelievable.
All right, Eugene, take him back there and finish the job. Let's hear it for Eugene.
Let's hear it for Eugene.
Yeah! Eugene, Eugene, Eugene. He's sick.
Wow.
He's a sick guy.
He's a sick man.
Yeah, go on. Shave him.
Wow.
This waddle. That's like his top speed.
Wow. The indignity of it all. Shawn Michaels, screw you, HBK.
Yeah.
I just want Eugene.
We just want Eugene.
We just want Eugene mode. Unbelievable. Eva,
Should we do a quick like bow dump
uh,
of like a TV match?
okay, let's see what's on the YouTube. See what's on this
Bow dump, bow dump, bow
computer.
dump, bow dump.
Do you want to watch Kane versus Grandmaster Sexy?
Hell yeah, I do.
Yes, absolutely. Let's get this shit going then.
Banging it, banging it, banging it.
Banging it and more. Oof. Okay.
Grandmaster Sexy.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. See. On.
Here he comes. With a flannel on his
Big
head.
red monster. Can't look at him the same. I can't look at him the same that I know what his pod looks like. Oh.
The devil's favorite scene.
Well. God said. Oh. Okay. Xbox. This was
I'm just addicted to just saying Kane
this
now.
was brought to you by Kane. Oh fuck yeah!
Turn it up! Banging it, banging it, banging it.
It's the return of Grandmaster Sexy to Raw. Ah! Oh
Hell yeah.
fuck yeah!
Yeah, he actually gets a pop.
Wow.
Kane does not seem impressed.
Wow.
How could you not be impressed by the returning Grandmaster Sexy?
I remember hearing a story about John Taffer at a club seeing a robot come down and everyone was crying and he was crying. This is how I feel right now. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Kane's face.
Kane doesn't understand the boogie. Uh-oh.
Kane's not banging it.
He's just wanking it. Oh. Big drop kick. Oh no. Ah. Uh-oh. Ah. He sat up. Uh-oh. Ah. Eva, how do you like Grandmaster 6's chances here?
Well, they're high. He's a returning superstar. He can't not win.
True. Enter Gory.
It's a cool.
Uh-oh. Ah, that's to nothing.
What the hell?
Ah. Kane is done playing games.
Kane's done playing games. He wants to now play with his dip. Damn, he should just get killed.
Only a few weeks ago, Eva, Kane was confronted with his returning brother, The Undertaker, and there, against Grandmaster Sexy.
What?
Who knows where his head's at? Uh-oh. You know what this means. Goozle. Could it be? Nowhere to go. Choke slam! Oh no! Oh no!
No,
It's
Grandmaster
over.
Sexy. He
He
didn't
didn't
win.
win. Oh.
But it's his return.
Oh. Ah! Oh fuck. People are going fucking crazy at this. Oh. Wow. Yeah, take notice, Edge. This is the fate that awaits you at Backlash. Replay of this shit. Look at this. Sent to hell. Oh.
Yeah.
Man. Oh my goodness, like, can you imagine, right?
Kane find that
like
funny?
the mindset of like that crowd there, that they see a Kane choke slam and a pin and they just like do a standing ovation for Eva. That's the crowd that,
Hell yeah, those were the days.
those were the days. Need you anything else before this episode ends?
I don't know, but 2004 was a good time.
2004, a brilliant year for WWE. We may have not realised it at the time, but wow. A golden year,
Absolutely.
I suppose, creatively, if nothing else. But
You had Eugene and Kane.
Eugene, Kane. Oh, well, maybe we should see if there's a Kane versus Eugene match.
Yeah, let's see.
Kane versus Eugene. What did it also suggest? YouTube is Kane versus Eugene Part 2.
There's Eugene versus Viscera.
Well, you know what?
Oh shit, 2007 Heat.
In light of there not being a Kane versus Eugene match here, fuck it. Let's watch Eugene versus Viscera.
Yeah. Signing off in style.
The final EMP, the final UGEMP, and also perhaps the first ever Heat era memory podcast, the HEMP.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
It's like that
2007
wacky-backy.
stuff is hard to find.
Yeah. Thankfully though, this was uploaded by WWE. Oh,
WWE. Thank you, Vince, for this one.
Thank you, Vince. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
CZW.
Gene!
Ah. That's the Heat lyrics.
Now, this is some nostalgia right here. The world's
Oh,
largest
here we
love
go.
machine.
welcome to another
Wow.
edition of
Todd
Beat
Grisham.
alongside the executive assistant to Mr. McMahon, who's bruised and battered, by the way. He's John the Coachman. I'm Todd Grisham.
Viscer's
Big
gonna
Viscera.
have sex.
Wow. Viscera, formerly unpopular with the WWE fans, but then once he lets Lombardo out, the fans love him, Eva.
Yeah.
By Bobby Lashley.
First of all, I'm a lot tougher than most people think. And second of all,
Indeed, he
here's
still
the
has
cow.
the ministry
I'm saying
running through his
100%, I'm not even
veins.
close to it. I don't know if I'm going to make it to St. Louis this week for Judgment Day.
Well, it's come.
So you may have to do most of the work. But I'm still going to sit here and evaluate
Whoa, what's this?
Viscera,
This little strut.
evaluate Eugene, evaluate the talent,
It's lovely.
because that's what I'm paid to do.
Well, when you talk about talent, there's certainly a lot of, I guess,
Do you think
talent, a lot
Viscera
of
try
something
fuck Vic Foley?
on Big Viscera, the world's largest love
Absolutely.
machine.
I think there's nothing that there's not a orifice that Viscera doesn't like. Wow.
Short hair,
Sage Eugene.
short hair Gene.
Wow.
So Harlem meets Louisville as Eugene steps into the ring.
Why is he covered in green shit?
Well, certainly Eugene has been on
What
a
the
roll
fuck?
as of
This guy's an
late,
idiot.
but whenever he steps into the ring with
Come on now, Eva. No need for that.
that role
He's
that
got
you
shit
know
all over his
is
clothes. Come on, man.
can end in a
Have some
hurry.
dignity.
Talk about being on a roll. How about Edge
Wow.
coming out of nowhere to not only
Like,
get that Money in the Bank title shot from Mr. Kennedy, but then cashing it in on the dead man himself.
But as quickly as he cashed it in,
Wow.
Wave to Eugene, everybody.
someone came crashing down
Oh,
on
Viscera does not like Eugene.
Oh, no. He does not want to have sex with Eugene.
Never want to miss anything.
And don't forget, Edge will be facing
Give
off
it time,
against
give it time.
Batista
Oh,
for that World Heavyweight title
handshake
at
and hug.
Judgment Day in St. Louis, Missouri. So here
Oh.
we go, our opening contest. A very angry-looking Viscera versus a very happy, aloof, goofy-looking Eugene.
Goofy rooking.
Wait. Scratching his head.
Oh.
Don't do
Mimicry
his,
from Eugene.
don't do his pose at him. He's furious
Pretty
now.
funny.
Well, it's comical.
But Viscera, unfortunately,
You want to
is
make a
not
mockery of me?
Eugene saving his own life. tucking it
Uh-oh.
away. And you know
He's
what,
wiggling his
Eugene,
ass.
I don't think this is the guy you want to taunt.
Well, this is the thing that Eugene doesn't seem to figure out. Is that when he's just having fun,
I can't believe,
other
I can't believe
people take
Eugene is
offense
still a
to it.
thing in 2007. That's crazy.
Yeah, really.
That hand is as wide as a cookie pan.
Cookie pan. Ah.
And then a hip toss, and Eugene,
Viscera, the love
all of a
machine,
sudden,
but when the
is
bell
not
rings,
joking
Eva,
around.
he is just a
No,
war
he's not
machine,
joking around.
you could
And
say.
this is one of those situations
Whoa.
when you talk about Big Vis that why is he angry? Well, maybe because he's not going to be at Judgment Day. When these guys aren't on certain cards, they get upset.
Yeah, really
You
fucking
don't wanna
pissed
be a
about
part of
Judgment
their
Day.
world when a Big Vis gets upset.
And when you talk about Big Vis, he's
It was
one of
outrageous
the
what happened
biggest
at Judgment Day.
superstars in the WWE. Perhaps the
Absolutely.
only man
Especially the
larger is the
exclusion of
great
Viscera.
Ali.
Well, and the great
Yes.
Khali has a huge opportunity, and we saw what he did.
That
to
card was
John
custom
Cena
made for him to be
last
on
week
it.
Raw.
And a week before.
And if he continues to do that, he could become the next WWE champion.
Oh, big
at
strike.
I like
Judgment
that this
From
says
Eugene.
hashtag WWE Classics.
Can John Cena
This is a classic
overcome
match.
the size of his career at Judgment Day?
Absolutely.
That remains to be determined, but right now, Eugene
Oh.
has certainly got
400
some
pounds.
odds stacked against him.
Get up and
Get up and
fight.
fight, says Big Vis.
Eugene does have a lot of fight in him. I will give the young kid that.
Oh.
But Big Vis, he's always very methodical.
You need to watch
Always gets
Work
the
Rate
job
OVW
done.
Gene one day.
And maybe he wants to get
Yeah.
away from that.
People said he was like
world's
Benoit or
largest
some shit.
love machine mantra.
Oh, that must have
Maybe
been
that's
like
why he's
some
got the
like
look on his
smart
face.
sentiment.
Maybe
It's
that's
like,
why
oh,
Yeah.
I can't believe they're doing
He's not the
Eugene.
playful
He's so
Yeah.
work rate.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, back in the day,
Him and the
Vis was all
Bashams
smiles.
got
He
a
was
lot of
serenading Lillian
people
Garcia,
playing
but
along
now
to them
the
for some
smile's
reason.
gone, and so
Wow,
too is
the
Lillian.
Bashams.
Where is
We
Lillian?
want to make sure that Lillian
Oh.
Garcia
Yeah, the Bashams, yeah, they should be actually, instead of a tag team, they should be having Iron Man matches against each other. We all want to see that.
Well, you got to wear high heels, and it's hard to do that with a torn meniscus.
Yeah, her character would not wear flats, no doubt about it.
Uh-oh.
And speaking of character, Eugene
It's
better
hump
find
time.
some in a
He's
hurry
gonna
because
fuck.
here comes
Ah.
Oh,
He fucks a turnbuckle by mistake.
That time,
Oh.
but maybe so did Eugene.
Uh-oh.
So right when Eugene thought he would have a glimmer of hope, it ended with a size, 16 boot from Big Vis.
Ah.
Uh-oh. He's tuning up.
He's tuning up. Ah.
Wait a minute. He's
The same pair that defeated
Uh-oh.
Eric Bischoff could defeat Versera.
You! June.
Stop the nearly 500-pounder. So far, so good. Wind him up.
Ah.
Well, you got to do more than just punch Big Vis. You gotta
Oh,
get him
come
out
on,
of the
Eugene.
seat.
You can do it.
Eugene,
Come on.
give it everything he's got. Can he
Yes. Ah.
He can. Eugene, the cover.
Ah. The most demoralizing kick out when they just lift you up. Oh no.
Oh.
Ah.
Poor Eugene.
Eugene just got sixth.
He got sexed on.
This is a new-looking man. Just when it looked like Eugene had
Wow.
the upper hand, Big Vis got the whirlwind, and he
Wow.
got the win.
Scandalous from Viscera.
So there he is.
He's sexed on him.
Pajamas.
Black pajamas.
And if you don't want to take a walk
Wow.
on the dark side, stay away from Vis.
Ridiculous. Oh, so there you go. There you have it.
Good old
Rem-
U-jump.
U-Jump, hemp, all
Boredom.
in one package here. Wow.
There's so many imps.
There's so many eras that have memories, and all of them have podcasts on them provided by us two.
Yeah.
So yes.
This one.
What? This one. All in one. You better fucking believe it. Next time.
It's IWA Deep South. Most violent fucking matches compilation. We're just gonna
Oh, fuck.
we're just gonna dig into that shit, like infamous eye instant, infamous stabbing instant. Sounds like a good time to me. I love eyes and stabbing, so
Yes.
looking forward to that.
Me too. For the first time, REMP will be going to a handheld system. IWDS. You gotta believe it to see it.
It was.
I think so. It was.
It's coming.
That's how the phrase goes. It's coming. Oh, so much stuff coming today, isn't there, Eva?
Yeah, mainly Kane, but other stuff too.
Yeah. Like, in this way, all I can think to end the show off is, like, just gonna raise my arms up here.
It must have impressed a lot of people, especially Zandy, because he booked him for this match. Eric, what do you know about Corey Castle, Eric? I know Corey Castle, as his day job, is actually a male model. A male? He's a male model, John. What's he model?